Guys, I'm about to do some drywall. So here is a space where my dog kind of put some holes in the wall a while ago. So I'm going to fix it today. As you can see, there are a little bit of wood studs exposed. So I got rid of all the old drywall so that the wood is exposed all the way. I'm going to measure this and then I'm going to cut the new drywall so that it can fit in this space. So now that my drywall is all cleared out, the old drywall is all cleared out, and I have my new piece of drywall cut, I am going to fit it into this space. And as you can see, it's a pretty good fit. There is a little bit of space in between the old drywall and the new drywall, but that's fine because I'm going to fill it with the joint compound and that you won't be able to see it. So we're just going to screw it in, and then from there we'll add the joint compound. I will be using some 1¼ inch drywall screws and just a generic, cordless drill to screw this into the wood. Are my 1¼ inch screws, drywall screws, and I'm going to screw them about 2 inches away from the top on each side, and then I'll do them about 2 inches apart, so it'll be about 3 or 4 screws on each side. You don't want to screw the drywall screws all the way at the top of the drywall because it will break and cause damage to the drywall. So you want to go down about 2 inches, and then you can start 2 inches from the first one for each one after that. When you screw in your drywall screws, you want to press it a little hard, and you want to make sure that the screw is going into the drywall and it's dented in. So you want it to kind of go inward like a navel. So you don't want the drywall screw to like come out of the drywall. You want it to be indented inside of the drywall. So after screwing in your screws, you're going to get your all-purpose joint compound. It costs less than $6 for this 3.5 liter bucket. You're going to use, I call it a spatula, but I think it's called like a speckle knife. You're going to use this to actually spread the joint compound onto the drywall. And what you're going to do is like put enough on there, like a nice little glob, and you're going to first start to fill in the actual hole, and then as you fill in the hole, once you fill in the hole, you just spread it to kind of make it even. But the first thing you want to do is try to get the joint compound inside of the hole. And then once you get it in the hole, you're just going to spread it thin. And from there, after you spread it thin, you'll actually put a piece of drywall tape over the cracked area or the space that you're filling to make it more flush. So that's what you'll see me doing here. Drywall tape to the size that you want to cover, and it just pretty much lays on top of the joint compound because it's wet already. And then you're going to take more joint compound and you're going to spread it over the tape to just make it even more flush, to give it a cleaner look. So now it's complete. You use the joint compound to also fill in your screwdriver, like where you screwed in your screws at, and everything is pretty much flush. You're gonna let this dry for maybe 2 or 3 days. I like to make sure it's all the way dry, and you'll come back and sand it all the way down. But it's pretty much flush, and you'll just let it dry, and then I'll do the bottom half the same way as I did the top, and that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed the video.